right, so in my other video I was talking about oldie versus a newie. Right now I've not been able to find any good new ones, but when it comes down to finding an old one, I like to look at it and try to figure out what's going on. So number one, once I see an old rub line or just an old rub, I stop to see if I can locate a rub line. So I just kind of stand around the tree. I'll even kneel down and actually scan the area to see if I see anything that looks like another rub line or another rub on another tree. I'll then go and examine it, and then if I can stack a few of the trees on a trail, I'll know that probably a buck likes to travel on the trail. And then on top of that, I like to look at the tree. So as you see, circular. If it's only rubbing on this side, then I would assume that it likes to travel this way, especially when it's rubbing and trying to clear off his antlers or just claiming his territory. So why ever they rub. But with all that being said, when I get to do that, it helps me think through, okay, well, I'm standing still, seeing the rub line, seeing where they're rubbing on the tree. Then I also get to feel where the wind is actually blowing while I'm out here. Not that it's always gonna be super consistent, but I think, at least for me, times a day, winds are pretty consistent in certain areas, at least in the areas that I've been hunting in Tennessee. And so when you learn how the winds blow, how they're transitioning generally through it, you can kind of get a general idea of how you want to set up and hunt the area. With all that being said, in an area like this with such a thick canopy and low hanging canopy, it's kind of hard to climb. So this would be more of like I'm sitting on the ground and seeing what happens, and hopefully I can get something. So maybe bring out a bucket and still bring out my saddle stuff. And sometimes I even hang my saddle on the bottom end of a tree just so I can maneuver around it without making noise on the ground. But yeah, that's that. Be great. William Alderman is out.